Good morning. I'm John Loiso with Precision Water Technologies. Today, we're here to talk about water-related issues and getting back to work. You may have recently received from BOMA International a document titled Preparing Buildings for Reentry Amid COVID-19. Let's discuss how these relates to your water systems. First, let's talk about the municipal drinking water systems. Where does the water come from? The water is derived from the Trinity River and associated lakes, a series of reservoirs from Texoma to Ray Hubbard to Cedar Creek to Benbrook exist. Water is pumped from these lakes to municipal water plants located throughout the Metroplex. How is it treated? Through a process of clarification, filtration, and ultimately disinfection with chlorine. How is it maintained? The water distribution system is checked continuously by several city personnel on a regular basis to ensure safety. From a standpoint of commercial and residential domestic water systems, the city's responsibility is up to the water meter. After the water meter, it becomes the customer's responsibility. Now that we know how water is distributed to your building, we want to make sure it's safe for when tenants return from the COVID-19 crisis. Chlorine dissipates from the domestic water system in 2 to 3 days. This is fine under normal operating conditions. However, since most of your buildings have been under minimum capacity, most of the disinfectant may have dissipated. So we want to ensure all of the water inside the building is replaced with fresh water from the city. The objective: to replace all water inside the building with fresh water to ensure minimum disinfectant level is present. What we're looking for is to achieve a minimum of 0.5 part per million total residual chlorine. This water can be tested with any chlorine test kit, which can be purchased from any local tool supply or hardware store. First, let's look at domestic cold and hot water systems. Flush your water systems through all points of use. Open all hot and cold faucets, showers, utility closets, etc. to replace all of the water in the systems. Flushing may need to occur in segments. You will always want to start at the top floor to draw fresh water up the domestic water riser. Flush each point of use floor by floor. Note: for hot water systems, please inspect water heaters for proper heating, as improper temperatures could incubate bacteria. You will also want to make sure tenant ice machines, misters, irrigation, pools, and spas are replaced with fresh water. Once again, all points of use should have a minimum of 0.5 part per million total chlorine residual. Another issue you may have on your property is a decorative fountain. Most of these systems have probably not been maintained during the COVID-19 crisis. Clean according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Ensure fountain is free of visible slime and biofilm. Lab tests or dip slides can be used to confirm bacterial counts. Following refill, confirm disinfectant level to ensure safe use. Consider an automated disinfection system with the use of an ORP system controller. The last water-related issue to consider are cooling towers. Most of the cooling towers in Texas have continued to run during this COVID-19 crisis. So this would be a good time to ensure towers are maintained per your water treatment supplier's guidelines. Keep diligent logs of biocide feed and residuals in your cooling tower. Continue Legionella and bacterial testing. Ensure tower basins are free of visible slime and biofilm. Follow OSHA guidelines for twice annual tower cleanings, typically performed in the spring and fall. If not already done, now would be a good time. If needed, perform an online disinfection procedure as listed in the link below. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation today. In summary, hopefully this will take care of your water-related issues. For additional resources, you may want to consider the following: CDC guidance for building water systems, and facts about drinking water disinfection by the Texas Commission of Environmental Quality. Once again, thank you for your time and best of luck in getting your building back in full operation. Should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us at Precision Water Technologies.